This is the Venice Sugar Company, organic sugar waxing and spray tanning. What do you think sugar waxing is?
I'm not sure I want to know what sugar waxing is. I don't know how it's any different from regular waxing and tanning.
But it's got sugar in it. But why?
Why is the question.
Why?
Why? Hey guys, what's up? We are off to the Japanese market because we got this book for Brendan at the library, and it's a cookbook, and Brendan is a really picky eater. And it's funny because when he was a baby, or when he was first on solid foods the first year or so, he would eat anything. Like, we would just give it to him and he would eat it. And we thought, oh, he's such a good eater. And now that he's gotten older, he doesn't want to eat anything. I mean, it's like fruit and, what do you like? Fruit and mac and cheese and bread, yogurt. That's about it. Yeah, you're super picky. So anyway, we were at the library and I saw these kids' cookbooks, and we thought, well, maybe if we got Brendan more involved in the process of buying food and making food and, you know, the whole preparation, that he would be more interested in ultimately eating it. So we got this book and we went through it, and it's got all these colored pictures, and it's actually a vegetarian cookbook. We're not vegetarian, Brendan's not vegetarian, it just happens to be vegetarian. And so we chose this recipe. It's got soba noodles and bean sprouts and cashews, and for some reason Brendan just sort of gravitated to that. It looked like something that he would want to eat. So we're going to head off to the Japanese market and pick up primarily the soba noodles there. Hopefully we can get the rest of the produce there as well. Alright, so we just got in the car, we're on the way to the Japanese market, and this is what's on the radio. You can hear that. That's how I know Kevin was the last one to drive this car, because it's always on this AM sports radio station. I was getting, I heard, and then he complains. He gets in the car whenever there's like some, you know, it's like the 80s hair bands. Like Bon Jovi or Def Leppard or something's going on. He knows I was the last one in the car. So we always have to do the radio musical chairs to get it back on our preferred stations. And since I am driving now, I am getting it off this. Hooray, there's parking. In an hour, the slot will be completely full, and we would be circling forever and ever. So there's some benefits to getting out early.
Why are we going here?
Hey, look! There's still a giant pumpkin up there.
Why is it still Halloween?
We have to take our Halloween decorations down. They're getting stale. They've been up for too long.
They're not getting stale.
They are. They're stale, like old stale crackers. And I just remembered I forgot to bring the list, so that's great. Fortunately, I only made it about an hour ago, so I can hopefully remember at least most of what was on it. What we're making is like, it's some sort of a green bean stir fry kind of thing, so it's not like a baked item that has to be very precise and perfect. So if we're missing one thing or another, it's not that big a deal. We'll just see how good my memory is from the list that I made this morning. Broccoli crowns I've ever seen, and the bags here are not that big, so these would not even fit in the bags provided. Look how giant those are. They're like as big as your head. Alright, so here's fennel. I think I've eaten fennel probably within other things, but I've certainly never cooked with fennel. I've never cut up fennel. I've never done anything with fennel before, but it requires fennel, so this is it. I guess normally fennel has these kind of wispy little plant-like things that grow up really tall. Obviously these have been cut off and we don't need those, so here we go. Okay, so here are the noodles. We need soba noodles, and these are actually much nicer looking than I had expected. I know when you buy like spaghetti, you know, right, you can buy just like a box for 99 cents, literally. These are $4.59. They're very beautifully packaged, and they
like in Japan, everything's individually packaged.
Yeah, they're all just wrapped in like little portion-size clumps. But then there's some over here that are slightly cheaper, although they're, yeah, maybe something like this. Oh, they're kind of wrapped in clumps too. They take great pride in their noodles. Where's the box of 99-cent noodles that we're used to? Oh, here we go. There's some down here.
Especially since we're not sure if he's gonna like it or not.
Yeah, we don't want to go buy the, you know, the best stuff if it's, this is sort of an experiment.
What is that?
This is soba noodles, $1.89. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna go for. This is a little bit simpler.
Don't come over here.
Okay, what's over here?
I saw something.
What? What are you looking for? The dirty thing?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go for a little walk?
Yeah.
Let's go out of here and go for a little walk.
I got stuck.
Oh, it's a little kitty cat. He came out to say hi to you. Hi, kitty. Oh, what a beautiful kitty you are. What a beautiful cat. Look at your long, silky fur. Your long whiskers. You waving to the kitty cat?
Yeah.
What a nice cat. Too bad Daddy's allergic. We could get a cat, but it would just make Daddy sick and sneezy all the time.
Hundreds of ants.
Hundreds of ants. Oh my gosh, they're all crawling in a line. Oh, wow. It's like a whole ant colony. What's that? What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, it's like a beetle shell or something. What on earth?
Here's his leg, Joe.
There's like Philip. Somebody left sofas to be picked up. This tree has all these little lumps on it for some reason. It's like a lumpy, bumpy tree. All right, we are back from our walk and we have our haul here from Mitsuya. We got some flowers on our walk. We found 3 dandelions. Yay! One for each of us. Were you smelling a dandelion?
Uh-huh.
You have like yellow all over your nose. So like I said earlier, we forgot the shopping list. I forgot the shopping list. And so we were just shopping blind, hoping that we remembered everything that was on the list. And turns out we forgot one thing. We forgot sesame seeds, which unfortunately, I really like sesame seeds. I really love sesame flavor. I don't know if Brendan does or not, but we do have some sesame oil up in the cupboard. So maybe I'll just drizzle a little bit of that in for the sesame flavor instead of the sesame seeds. We got broccoli, green beans. I couldn't find any shredded coconut. It just came whole, so I guess I have to grate it up. Soba noodles, fennel, bean sprouts, scallions, rice vinegar. We already have some up there, but we need more. And then we also got some pot stickers, stinky kimchi. There were these little kid-size ramens, these little like kid portion-size ramens where you just, you know, add water, and maybe we'll see if Brendan likes those. Pickled garlic, ugh. Natto, ugh. Curry, ugh. And regular ramen. Looking at this haul here, I'm realizing there's a surprising number of things that Kevin likes to buy at the Japanese market that I don't like at all. The curry, the pickled garlic, the kimchi's not bad. I don't mind eating it. It just smells really bad when you open the jar, and it just like, ugh, it's just, a little goes a long way with kimchi, I think. And natto, I just don't care for either, so it's funny. Oh, I actually got these glorious spicy sesame ramen noodles. They're in the refrigerated section. They're like fresh. So we're gonna go ahead and cook this up now. That's actually gonna be our Wednesday video. It's sort of a cooking video of this thing that we're making. And again, like I've said before a couple of times, it's an experiment and we're gonna see if it paid off, if Brendan likes it, if he wants to eat all these vegetables, and see if this picky eater is gonna have his food horizons expanded at all. That's it, we'll see you next time.